Right. Yeah. Into the gambit zone, so to speak. Yep. And that was a surprise map, yeah. Which I think yesterday I said I thought would favor Nerd Slayer, and it looks like as I predicted, he is starting up in the base from the interior of the base, leaving Spry to start up from the outside. But I'm sure he is quite familiar with starting from that side at this point. Drew is explaining his strategy for building a squad. Just pick the coolest characters and put them in a squad. Seems like it works pretty well. Yeah. And like a lot of games on this map, I think most of the action will take place around the center of the map, around the command center and the two lifts, uh, with some shooters kind of taking up spots from the maybe down the cargo bay or kind of shooting down the lane. Um, so that would be my prediction. Every once in a while, you get a little bit of action uh, going down through the commander's office or up through the security station. But for this map, a lot of games are focused just kind of right around this that center area. They can easily get there. So okay, oh nice. In Jordan moving up the board, and we got Cook running into the command center along with Mara Jade Jedi or Galactic Hero. I'm sorry, I think that's what it is. Mara ends her move by the door of the lift, and Advil's inside of the lift. Looks like Drew has opened that big main door in the center, so that kind of uh, opens up the possibility for a big shooting lane if Spry were to open his big door on the opposing side, which I have a feeling he's not going to do. Right. Mm. Right. Mm. Looks like we may see some action heading up towards that commander's office. Here, only still two door, or well, one open door. So yeah, one closed door between them. So mhm. Well, yeah, Miro's on the other side of that wall right there. So that could always be a nice trick. Hmm. Yep. Yep.
There's going to be a lot of positioning. Currently, Talon Card is kind of way in the back, but who knows if he'll move up or how much he might move up.
We're going.
Yeah.
6.
Here comes an Ugnaught. And I don't know if... Here comes Montrose.
All right, 2 for me.
It looks like Moodslayer is just going to have Talon and Din Djarin. And we'll see if Spry is going to try to set up for a really cool sorcery with Revan. We're going to see R2 open a door. So it does look like maybe we are going to see some action in that commander's office at some point.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Revan's going to come around and just kind of build up some force, it looks like.
Yep. Yep. Taking up
Go ahead.
positioning on that on the back wall there, the command center. Yeah, both players just kind
Watch
of.
out for Watch out for Montrose missiles.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing that the Nerd Slayer is going to have to figure out every round is who is going to use that Talon CE movement. Because depending on who you use, it's going to potentially telegraph what you're going to do.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And
it looks like he's going to have Din Djarin just kind of go hang out there. And with all Spry's guys kind of bunched up, there surprisingly is a reasonable amount of direct damage on the Talon card side of the board. You have Montrose with missiles. You have Whistling Birds from Din Djarin. You have grenades from Mira. You have, I believe, Boba has a flamethrower. Does Boba 7 for Hire have a flamethrower?
Yeah.
So there's
12.
a lot of potential.
3, 4, 5, 6.
No. Boba 7 Fire does not have flamethrower.
No. Yeah. Right. I was looking at my the audio here, so
all right.
I might have missed some of our audio in the beginning, but I got it fixed now, so we're all good.
All right. Both Crab Gambit.
All right. So it looks like round one really was just some positioning. We'll see what round. Looks like Spry Guy's going to win a knit again. So Spry Guy winning both early and knit.
Let you go first.
Yeah, we get maybe a Talon initiative, like you said, maybe telegraphing. Both players have really closed in, moved up towards the middle of the board. So we're going to see a lot of action, I think, happening pretty quickly. Yep.
All right, I'm going to do Talon's intuition first.
And I'm not sure who's going first, but okay, it looks like Nerd Slayer will be going first, so Nerd Slayer has to do his fake intuition or his Talon card leave, and Spry will get to go.
I got an intuition still.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. There was no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Spry's intuitioning with Cook Fruck and with Mara.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Open door. Mara comes in and opens the door up there towards the command office.
Well, now Talon Card's going to maybe do something different.
I don't think I need to do that, but heck.
The door is not open yet, but it soon will be.
As soon as he goes, it'll be open.
Just going to double check her damage. 90.
I don't know that Boba wants to be standing there.
Well, Boba can't really. I mean, Boba could move away, but I think it's just. What is it going to be? Is it going to be 60 damage?
90.
And then 90. Okay. So maybe you could let Boba sit there, and when Mara comes around, just after she goes, I don't know if anyone else can get there, and then just kind of unload on Mara.
I'm going to go ahead and do that with Talon.
With all your other guys. Yep, looks like you're just going to move Talon, keep him nice and safe.
Still gives Mara the opportunity to get a jump on Boba. However, that would leave Mara kind of open and
Yeah,
vulnerable
it's
for
very, very open.
the like rig detonators or from Cad Bane. Okay, it's Kirk that's going to come in and go after Boba.
A miss, unfortunately.
And a miss. And we
Damn it.
talked about
20
this
defense.
yesterday about the dice could play a really big role in this game.
Yes.
So a big swing and a miss by Kirk. Obviously, that would have been
And I
what
believe he had to
30 damage hit if he had
yeah.
hit.
And I believe he had to
Spin
send
to
a
get
force
there.
to get there, so I don't believe you can re-roll.
Guess we have to go this route. Spin force point from Basil Wharf to phase.
And here we go. Basil Wharf coming
Here
in.
it comes.
Yep.
No.
Basil Wharf going to protect Luke. Nope. Basil Wharf. Oh, force phasing through.
Yeah.
So he's going to be protecting Kirk.
Before.
And he's going to also take a whack at Boba. It appears
That's a hit.
You will hit Boba.
For 30? Wow.
Right.
That's a pretty good use. That's a pretty good use of him.
So now the question is kind of what do you do with the rest of it?
All right.
Well, I think, but we're going to see
So-
Boba going, I believe. I don't know if he wants to leave him out there for Mara to come in and also get attacks off on him. I think.
But I mean, the question is, do you play aggressive? You go after Mara? Do you?
Or do you wait? Do you leave Boba here and wait? Well, no, you really don't, because Mara can come up and kill Boba. So you probably need to go with Boba,
Mara
move
could
him,
come up and
then I think Mira is gonna do some rig detonator some grenades with rig detonators and get some auto damage off on both Kirk and Basil Wharf. I think would be the follow up, but I mean maybe there's really no need to hurry that since they're not really going anywhere. Maybe.
Then we have Embo. What's Embo going to do? He's just chilling out. We've got, and that's what makes the Talon squad kind of.
Sorry, just counting some
I don't want to say
here.
difficult, but everybody's super cool, so it can be very difficult to sequence your characters in the correct order to make sure you're maximizing the efficiency of who's killing who and who's providing the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get there.
And I do think it's kind of interesting that Wedge is kind of way back, even though he's pretty juiced up with Han. I thought Wedge would be a little bit closer to the action or able to get to the action. And maybe it's just that, they don't want Wedge to get, sniped or focused on and
all right, for starters,
lose
I think
that
I've got
evade.
to go with Montrose.
Well,
here.
we've seen Spry have some pretty lousy luck with the dice in many tournaments, so I think he may be not. He doesn't trust his dice to save him from, like you said, a good sniping.
Yeah, he's still lightsaber defense. 1, 2.
So I believe that's why.
Put you in the bubble. Okay. Yep, this is what we're doing.
Wedge and
Montrose
Neezer are hanging back there in their that very
and
safe.
We're gonna shoot at Basil.
And here comes Montrose going to shoot
you're in Talon's bubbles, so
Basil
no
Ward.
evade and no lightsaber defense.
Okay.
Hopefully this works out.
Basil is 22 in cover.
quite possibly
I'm at
obliterate
a
Basil, depending on what might
21
happen.
with Bounty Hunter, Assassin, and Talon C. So here's the first one. That's hitting
That
40.
should do 40 damage to
Assassin
Basil.
and Talon.
Yep.
And then the
assuming the
double.
second attack will also, yep,
Another
the second
40.
attack will finish off Basil Warv.
And I'm going to use Ultimate Sacrifice to deal 20 unpreventable damage to Boba Fett.
All right.
So now we will see.
Boba's really hurting now.
So 1, 2.
Taking an additional
Yes,
damage.
Boba took 20 damage.
3,
Yep,
4,
from Basil's
5,
special ability.
here.
And then Montross is
go
going
6,
to retreat.
actually. And then
I'm a little
second,
afraid of this. It's just me, but I'm afraid I hate going in those turbo lifts. I'm always afraid I'm going to get locked in. You know, my opponent's going to somehow accidentally kill my guys that open doors, and
I think Boba has to go here.
Over there.
Yeah, I think Boba has to go here. I don't think you just stand there and let yourself get killed. But I don't know. And locking the door right now is not going to help.
That's what I need to do.
I agree. I think Boba has to go. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not in the final, so I'm not. You know, maybe it's leave Boba out there and bait out Mara Jade, and then maybe you try to take out both of them with Din Djarin and Cad Bane, and
he's gonna go 1, 2,
push
3.
that. Oh, Boba's gonna go this way over here.
Wow. Okay. And he's gonna shoot Wedge. I'm just kidding. He doesn't have light on him.
He can't.
Yep.
He
And I'm
can't
gonna
shoot Wedge. There's kind of a wall in the way.
Yeah, it was a joke.
She is 24 in cover.
All right, and I have a 20 with Bounty Hunter and Talon. Yep. So here's the first shot coming in.
Here. I think we're gonna see.
Oh, gonna roll and hit
for 50.
Crit
somebody.
For 50. Wow.
Make it reroll that one.
Evade a fail. And we'll reroll. Reroll evade fail.
I told you these dice could be cruel.
And my double.
Wow.
He's rolling hot.
Big hot rolls
time.
with a 19.
Right.
Another 30.
Another failed evade.
Yeah. Mara
Jade down to 20.
Wow,
that's 1, 2, 3.
Boba's gonna
go 4, 5.
I don't know. I almost would have ran into the destroyed office and let the door close. I think, but maybe
he couldn't. The door wasn't open. The door wasn't open.
What? Oh, really? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, because he didn't end his turn.
Right. I'm not really sure why he didn't base Mara, and then he would have potentially killed her. But here comes the play I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
We're gonna see Revan come around and try to assist sorcery. Everybody,
with his
Space in the force will make it so the stuff doesn't work.
Well, hold on, let me.
I think we can throw this one right there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Looks like they're counting the squares. There was some confusion whether he went diagonal or not diagonal.
12, yeah.
And he did go diagonal.
So he's going to spend his renewing 2 points to.
So now those dice are going to come back the other way, and we'll see.
Start with.
Because it's going to be everybody remaining on.
You can use it, but I think I'm still in the bubble, so I'm not affected by it.
Or on Nerd Slayer's side.
Well, Joe.
So Nerd Slayer can get a bunch of 11s.
Yeah, it says you can.
It's going to be huge.
It says force powers cannot be canceled or preventing, so you can still use it. But then my bubble says my characters are not affected by force powers.
I know we talked about this on the show
rules question going on right now. They're debating whether or not it can be used against characters in the bubble.
Jason or Brian in here to rule on that?
Yeah.
The Faith in the Force says their force powers cannot be canceled or prevented from affecting characters.
Faith in the
So I
Force says it
believe that
cannot be prevented from affecting characters.
So
So,
right.
so he's allowed to spend
Laura's
it, but
shaking
then
her head in
Yasamari.
agreement. I don't know if
Or, sorry,
hold
Jason.
on,
the
Jason.
Discord as well.
You're over talking them. I can't hear them. Go ahead.
I would say Laura's shaking her head that it should work
Yeah,
as
we
well.
were
And I don't
saying
know
Faith
if
in the
Gandalf
Force.
is in the
He's still allowed to use force
thing
powers
as
in the
well.
bubble.
I see he's in
but does that
the
also
room on
cancel
Vassals.
me being my Yasamari affecting my characters as well? That makes sense.
Let me see if I can get Jason to come in here because I have a feeling you're not going to believe anything I tell you. So,
All right.
hold on.
Yep. Let me pull up Discord.
Because I'm like I've got like 18 screen windows open and I'm like trying to bounce around between them and I'm
Oh, sure.
So
Yep. I'm working on pulling up
No, I just want
Discord
to make
right
sure I
now.
understand it.
Yeah.
I got the timer paused for a minute.
Oh, sure.
I understand where you're coming from, but I do think that the Faith in the Force was kind of designed to allow your force powers to not be prevented by other characters, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Jason and Laura were talking about it. Here we go. We got some people in here. So it looks like we have both Gandalf and Jay in here. So
All right. Uh, is that correct, Gandalf? And I don't know, but I believe with Faith in the Force, it says your force power cannot be prevented or prevented from affecting characters. So I believe the Sith sorcery would be able to affect everybody that's even in a Yeslamari bubble. Is that correct, Joe? Are you here?
We've got the excerpt that I actually asked him that question on Facebook after our match that I can screenshot if y'all need me to.
But my understanding is that would be how it would work.
Yeah, I guess reading the part of it preventing from affecting, I think that makes sense as well, but so I guess I'm good to play it that way, Spry. Seems like that's consensus, so that
All right.
that seems to make sense.
All right. I will restart the timer. Let's go ahead and make the first save to Dinjarn.
Yep, it saved 11s here, right?
Yes.
All right, so here's Din. He's gonna make it with Survival Expert.
Let's do Embo.
Embo, it's gonna fail.
Let's do Cad Bane.
Bane.
All right.
He's good.
We back, Brian?
yeah, we're back. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Okay.
He's good.
So yeah, they just had a little question about how Faith in the Force interacted with sorcery. Nerd Slayer is on fire right now. Looks like 4 of the 5 characters have made the save.
Looks like his Killick was activated.
It's 2 more force points to do it again.
Oh no, not the Killick.
All right.
And it looks like we're going to do it all again. Somebody just failed their save. That's probably going to be huge. That looks like it was Dinjar. Oh no, somebody else failed their save. That's Cad Bane.
Yep.
And not.
It looks like Embo already failed his save.
Wow, that really almost pretty much activates all his entire squad except for Mira. Mira is going to be able to.
Yeah, I definitely thought I understood that differently. So we will see what we got here.
Nice big turn of events for Spry. However, I don't think it puts Drew out of it quite yet.
No, I think the next initiative is going to be huge.
All right. So
The big play by Sprite, and of course these guys have not faced each other yet in the round, so Drew kind of had a different understanding how the rule worked, and
Mirror's gonna go 1,
so wasn't
2,
really
3.
prepared for
And
that
I guess we're
move.
throwing some grenades at Revan.
Of course, Revan's staying next to cover, so he's going to take
40 apiece to both
automatically
of
take
them.
damage. To Revan and to Lor Santaka.
Yes.
And of course,
1, 2, 3, and then she'll go 4.
so we have Lor Santaka and Mara are down to just 20.
4, 5, 6.
But it looks like I think Mara is going to be able to come in and get some revenge on Boba.
And
A little payback for the punishment he put on her. If you want to do that, I think it's a fair trade.
That's my second.
All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what's happening. We got Mara coming up on Boba.
And a triple attack Boba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm outside of the bubble, so I do have the greater mobile. First attack hits for 30. Second attack hits for 30.
And Boba's gone.
All right.
She'll go 5, 6.
Well, that is going to put us to 68 points for Spry and 36 for Drew. With their both rounds of gambit and kills.
And like I said, I think the next initiative is going to be really, really big. If Drew can win a knit and finish off Loris and Taco with another grenade, then all of a sudden Faith in the Force doesn't play a part anymore. And
we're gonna be sure to keep this door open.
Yeah, I think Drew definitely needs to get
interesting.
Definitely needs to take out Lor Santaka. Needs to finish off Mira, not let her do any more damage.
13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And if Spry wins a knit again,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And is able to do some more Sith sorcering, it could be really bad news.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a shot at Denjarin.
All right. He's a 24 in cover.
Need an 8. That would hit.
So here's evade.
Evaded.
Evading some big damage coming from Han. For Din Djarin and Mando and Child.
Like Luke's going to go up to the top of the board into the commander's office.
And it looks like Wedge has come in to join the party, so we might see some people running down through the middle here in a bit.
9, 10.
And R2 is going to lock Talon in the room.
Yeah.
That is going to be very interesting.
10, 11, 12. All right. I am out as well.
All right. Gambit for both.
We'll have to see kind of what happens. They're both going to get Gambit. Going to be back to a knit.
Big initiative right here.
I am
Spry
going to go
wins the
first.
init again.
There we go.
Ouch. Yep. But you still
I think this was the big
initiatives.
init.
Yep. Still initiatives happening here.
So we got some intuition going.
2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6. All right, go ahead with your talon move.
And
So
this is a
let's
Cad
go.
Bane with flight, right? So
Yeah, Cad Bane has flight. So we'll see who he moves away. If it were me, I'd almost be moving Embo or Montrose just to avoid them getting locked in a room.
30.
But that's just me.
I don't know. Can Cad Bane go up top and take out both Lord Santaka and Mara? Does he get multiple attacks like that, or
He does get multiple attacks. Like the problem would be potentially evading. Obviously, Lord Santaka has it on his
So
card. Plus, I believe that I'm assuming that Spry's going first, so is presumably gonna
yeah,
Sith sorcery again.
Mhm. Well, or he's going to try to take
where would he
somebody
go
out.
with him?
Like maybe he would go with Mara and try to kill uh, Cad Bane or something like that. I mean, well, I don't. Yeah, that's probably not the best play. You're getting inside of the town bubble, and not everybody's around Lord Santaka. So
Well, the door is currently locked closed, so
he's.
Talon and Mira are kind of locked
Oh
in,
yeah,
doing
yeah.
nothing.
Who did it just get locked, or did R2 do that?
Yeah. R2 came up at the end of the round and locked it.
So that kind of
So actually, I think this is the best spot.
kills
Bean's gonna
the
go 1,
Yosul
2,
Amari
3,
bubble.
4, 5, 6.
So he's going to move Cad Bane over there. It's kind of a good
That's my
play.
talent.
Gives him lots of options to attack people and doesn't. I mean, if Mara wants to go after him, Mara can.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what Spry is going to do.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if
kind
he'd
of do it this
bother with
way.
another Sorcery at this
Yeah, I
point.
gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, hold on, I can't do that. Let me backtrack here.
I say Mara can't walk through that.
1,
Kill it.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, AOO from Kill It. 5, 6, and Uggies.
Right,
We're
here's
going
the
to
killer.
3 AOOs
Here's the Uggy.
to get there.
Nothing.
If any of
The
these hit,
last
Mara
Uggy.
could die.
Nothing.
Oh, and they
All right,
all
she's gonna
miss.
triple into Bane.
Yep. Bean's got a 19 defense.
And now it looks like
30,
you said Cad Bane
60,
might be
and
on
90.
the losing end.
Right.
Yeah, Cad Bane on the losing end of this mess.
My
Yeah,
one.
I think I would have tried to use
Right.
Cad Bane to take out
I've got to go.
Taka or Mara or something. But you know,
And now the question is, what do you do? I mean, one thing you could do is, go with Din Djarin, move up,
Oh, that's gonna be just.
is
and
Embo gonna come around and yeah, I don't know if somebody could try to come down and try to kill Han or something. But I think that would be kind of abandoning your forces up there, and probably wouldn't be that great.
yeah, I think you have to try to figure out how to get rid of Mara and
Santaka.
Santako.
Well, you got Whistling Birds. I mean, that might do some.
You have Whistling Birds. It's going to be hard to get it to a spot where you can set up, especially.
Yeah. Yep.
given Spry's got everybody there.
Yeah, yep. There's always open a door and then do some grenades. I mean, that's always an option. Of course, that leaves the door open for Talon Card to potentially be open to attack. And there's Imbo. Imbo could run out and put some damage on somebody.
It's definitely not a lost cause yet for Dinjarin and company, but they definitely need to make these two activations coming up really count.
Yes.
And it's dumb if I do that though. So we've got to.
Those squads really strong. I think they have a lot of durability to them and have probably been able to muscle through on their opponents. Of course, now they're both having to try to face each other here, so it's a pretty difficult match.
Right.
All right, man, this is no bueno.
Not
I think
not what Drew wanted to have happen here. I think the Sith
No.
sorcery was
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
it was not something he
Why did I
was
just stay there then?
expecting or ready for.
All right, so I've got to start with Mira's got to have a lame turn and blow the door. And then with overload, she might as well throw a grenade at the crook.
She satchel charge the door and then grenade?
You've made it.
And then
Yep.
Lisa.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
I would have used I would use his R2 to unlock the door.
IV.
Oh, maybe he's gonna go with somebody else, I guess. Yeah, that's true. He can attack with somebody else then.
Then my second 2, 3.
How did he make the grenade
It's
saves?
got to be.
When he's standing next
he wasn't adjacent to low cover.
Who?
That seems so dumb. 1, 2.
Nobody is.
Same thing either way.
Yeah, they are. They're standing right next to
Those are all.
Oh, those are
No, those are all.
Okay.
Those are yellow squares.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Difficult terrain.
Right.
Or well, I guess you call it.
I'm gonna go with Montrose to did this because he. Sorry, just let me check one more thing on his card. Should know this team with how much I've played it, but. Yeah, we've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's gonna go
He's
there.
got flight, and I actually think I need 2 missiles, Revan.
Missiles on.
So it is save 16. So
Missiles?
Yes. Oh, and Spry makes the missile save. Dang. And Revan's gonna.
And this is the other missile save.
Right.
20 damage, correct.
Oh wait, I actually get to use dark armor for that one, don't I?
Spry guy is gonna re-roll it to make it. No, still miss it. And
no,
now
he used dark armor.
Force attuned reflex.
Couldn't like re-roll because of
Talon
Card.
I'm thinking the other Revan.
Well, but facing the Force guy is sitting right there.
Oh yes, he could. You're right. He could have. Yes.
So
I think he rolled dark armor.
I'm just missing.
And Nerd Slayer made his. Oh no, failed his missiles. But he did make the.
Does he have a survival
and
expert?
I've got to do it again.
Not with
Oops.
Montrose. With
Sorry,
Montrose, he
Taco
just
again.
has regular.
Gotcha.
So now we're doing it
Not
again.
make it.
Lorson
He
Taco's
has
gonna
his,
die.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Noble sacrifice. Let me
Yeah,
see.
he can. Now he gets a noble sacrifice of Revan.
All right,
Oh,
so
but it's only for New
Yep.
Republic, though, right?
Yeah, it's only in the Republic. It won't be Revan.
So
But they have to be what
let's give
within
it to
6 or something.
Crook
So
on
yeah,
Yep.
Montrose.
Kirk's gonna make
I
an
think it's
attack.
anywhere.
Montrose has a 20 defense.
That'll hit for
It's
30.
like Kruk
All right, and my Beskar
attack.
reduce it to
Nerd
20.
Slayer is gonna make a
Got
save. Nerd Slayer's gonna take some more damage.
Yep.
And then you have the second missile save.
Now the
on
Revan is gonna
Revan
make his
still.
missile save.
Make it.
He's gonna take 20 more damage.
And
And
uh,
then it looks
I'm deciding what to
like
do here. See if I want to move or not.
Montrose might be moving out of that spot.
I wouldn't think so. Did Montrose make his missile save yet? Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Okay, yep, there we go.
And-
Gandalf points out the missile save from
Oh, yep,
Montrose.
sorry. Forgot about that. So here's Montrose. He will
And
fail. Here's
Montrose is
Montrose
going to fail his
Beskar.
missile save, but we'll make the
Take 10.
Beskar, so it takes just 10.
I got 2 squares. Where's that take? 30. Okay, so I am going to move with Montrose then. 1, 2.
Revan will take his ALO.
Yep. I got a 20 defense.
He's going to
on
give up the
here.
AOO to move back to
17.
there.
That'll hit for 20.
All right, so here's my Beskar. So I'm taking 10.
He's going to take 10,
20.
and then he's going to take
And Beskar again. All right.
10 more.
All right, that was 2 for
So
me.
he did get rid of Faith in the Force, so now the Force bubble's back in full force. Disruptors also back in full force.
Mhm.
That's going to even things up quite a bit, I think, for
1, 2,
Drew.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
Into Montrose.
And Drew's going to
All
give
right,
up some
so 20 under
AOOs
15.
to a Killick and an Uggy, it appears.
Miss naturally. And oof, well.
And do
That
some
doesn't help
missing
much.
on whoever he was attacking.
Montrose. He's attacking Montrose.
12.
So
Okay.
did
I miss?
it's like Drew passed up the attacks opportunity, or he just didn't? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Spry just moved and didn't say anything, and then Drew.
6, 7, 8,
It was never offered or anything, so
legal spinner.
I don't know how that
point,
works
and
rules wise.
make
If you
sure
have to say
use
something
combined
about
speed
it,
and move 2
or
extra squares. 2, 3,
if
4,
it's
5,
just
6,
you know
7, 8,
you're
9.
it's up to the player to catch it.
12 into Mira.
Are you in the bubble when you're spending them? Because do you spend them at the
Like, I'm
start?
not
Or can you use
sure
them?
because I don't know what was said in the
Nothing,
chat or in the game.
nothing was said. He
Mira's
just
a
Spry just moved his
17.
character and said, "I'm going to attack
14,
Montrose,"
15.
and then
Just did
that was
Connell.
kind of it.
Well,
So
actually, she's a 17, so both of her.
Wow, here comes some more horrid
Yes,
rolls
with your
from
15.
Spry on Mira.
Yeah, from Jedi Hunter. So 30-30.
30, 30, yeah.
This is not what you really want to see. Oh, Mira's down to 10. So now
Okay.
it makes things really interesting.
yep. It's like who does Zimbo put damage on? Does he come? Does he go to kill off Mara? Does he go put some some punishment on Revan. I mean, it's
I mean, Levin's got that Chien, although with the thing, you can't.
And then I've got to go.
If it were me, I don't know. This is a tough one.
Yeah, it is a tough spot. Yeah, I don't know that Mando and Child
Because
wants to stay there, where they're at right now.
I would.
And Child. And I
If it were
cable
me,
grab to
and I
this
know
square
me
right
is
here.
me. Oh, using a cable grab over there. It looks like.
And go ahead and use
And I
Whistling
assume
Bird.
Whistling Bird.
Yep.
That was
Hit
one of the things
everyone
I
but
was
Luke.
definitely considering. Although I probably would have done that second
Um,
after I saw what Embo had done.
30.
uh-huh. Does it take out his own guys, or is it only against enemies?
Just enemies. Double check for sure.
Pretty accurate whistling birds.
Yes.
And then my second.
And now the question is, what do you do with Embo? I think that you have to put Embo in that square to protect Mira and hope you can win in a minute. And maybe try to kill Revan and just see what happens.
Right.
Although that obviously leaves you very susceptible to Luke.
Yeah.
Or not Luke, but to Kakruk doing 60 damage. And if we're going to lose a nit again, which Drew's lost every nit so far,
It doesn't help. Does not help.
doesn't help.
And I would say that I think the dice have been
We're going to go the long way around with Embo.
pretty fair to.
Sorry. I'm going to charge an assault. We're going to go 1, 2, 3,
Drew's
4,
going
5,
to voluntarily
6,
leave
7,
Gambit.
8, 9,
And he's going
10, 11,
over
12,
there.
13,
He's going
14,
all the way around.
And we're going to Revan.
To try to work on, I'm assuming Revan, but
Yes.
I don't know for sure.
Tack and Revan.
So I'm at a 16 with Bounty Hunter and Talon on your 22.
This could be pretty big if it works out, if it hits.
And that's going to hit.
That was going to hit. We just need to see if a Chien style makes it or
No,
not.
big
And Chien will make it.
Big Chien.
It doesn't really matter because of damage reduction.
But then the second.
We do have a twin attack, which should also hit.
30.
30. Chien made it.
Spry Guy's going to make that one too.
And then just damage reduce.
And again, isn't going to matter.
All right.
Which actually does make this pretty interesting for Spry. I mean, you could go kill Mira. That does seem like it would be probably a prudent play. You don't want Mira to hang around any longer than necessary.
So did Embo take 20 damage or?
No, because Embo has damage reduction. So when he takes that 10 damage, it gets reduced.
Shoot that Ugnaught right there in front of Errol Bezo.
Was it?
All right.
Was it who?
Plus 12.
Oh, okay, got you.
That'll hit.
Wedge is shooting at somebody. I didn't see who he was shooting at. I don't know if it's an Uggy or Dinjarin or maybe the Uggy. Okay.
Then freeze her up to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack Mira.
We're gonna see if
that'll get Mira.
And now
it looks like Mira will take the death, which could allow Kakruk to move into the room and try to work on Talon or Mont. Although I don't know if I would quite do that.
We've
and of course Spry still has some characters in Gambit while Drew has kind of been forced out of Gambit. That's going to also have an impact.
You can do that.
Drew still has a 150 hit point Mando and Child. You can't discount them. completely, but it's not looking
Right.
so good at the moment. Uh, with
Not-
Spry cornering your Talon card inside of a turbo lift.
So I guess in order to shoot LBs, I actually have to go there. And then let's
He's
take a
going to
shot
go
at
there
her.
and shoot at,
Earl Bisa.
I believe, Earl.
23.
Yep.
That should actually hit her for
And that should hit
Yeah.
Earl and
Hit her for
finish
20.
her off, I believe. I believe that should be enough. Yep.
There's one, and then let's go.
Killick for a crit on Revan.
That. And
I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. That's
there.
not a terrible play, I don't think.
Is R7
So
down
we're
there? I think
going
could
1,
lock
2,
the.
3, 4, 5,
Okay,
8,
never mind.
9, 10, 11, 12. And I guess
The R7
let's
is going to go
just
lock a
lock this
door.
one.
It's
Yeah.
probably going to lock that door.
That's it.
Make
Yep.
It's going to make
Let's do
Spry
for me.
use R2 to unlock it.
R2.
I like that. I like
likely.
that play. I like
Open
that
it.
play, and I like where he moved him up
Surprise.
there. I like that. I think that was a good move.
We will. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does Montrose have evade?
He does not.
Does not. All right, I will shoot at Montrose here.
All right. He's got a 24 in cover.
Need an 8. That'll hit.
Spry guy is shooting at somebody.
30. All right. So here's my best card.
Mando and Child.
Hit taken 20 then.
No, actually looks like Montrose.
Oh.
So he's trying to take out that Montrose or get him almost
double.
dead.
Greater
Didn't
mobile double.
quite work out.
Double, okay. Yeah, I gotta take the crack at it. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Give you an AO.
The Crux gonna go in and give up an AOO, it
Okay.
looks like.
So here's my AOO. I'm a what do we say? I'm a 20 with Talon and Assassin.
Yeah.
So that's hitting for 40.
And that should hit for 40, I believe.
Attack Talon.
Yep. Crux gonna hit
for 30.
somebody.
Yep, Talon's
I'm
17.
assuming Talon card.
You said he's hitting
Yep,
Talon
Talon card.
2 for me.
All right.
30. Yeah.
And then now, I think, like you said, maybe
left,
some Uggies
so-
or a Killick on the Revan, looking for a crit.
I think they're gonna do much. Can't really get in the way.
Yeah, or maybe you can just get him in between Han and, kind of clog up the lane a little bit.
Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, so you're just going to come clog up the lane.
8 there.
I mean, if it were me, I would be very tempted to try to roll that high number on Revan. Although I don't know what you actually need.
I am all out, actually.
Revan's a 22 defense, so you almost do need a crit.
Let's just go here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because why not? And I am all out.
Right, so you'll get Gambit, none for me.
And I do think it is going to come down to another
initiative.
knit. Tries whatever he knits so far. Nerd Slayer finally wins a knit.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, there you go.
The question is, what is? I think he has to go with Montrose at this point.
Well, maybe
and I don't know.
Try to take out Revan, or try to take out. You got Luke right there too. Yeah, it's tough. Tough spot.
I almost think you have to try to take out Kakruk and hope he fails the avoid defeat save, and try to protect your. Because you can't move. You can't move with Montrose because Revan and his his attack.
So let's see, does that matter?
And I suppose you could try to missiles Revan, and see that's why I personally maybe would have tried to maybe do that damage to Revan with my scrubs, and then maybe I could missiles Revan, and even if I take some damage, maybe I take him out.
Okay, so I'm going to use Talon CE with Embo actually. So he's going to move away. So
AOO.
yep, I've got a 19 defense.
Revan can't hit to save his life.
Oh,
One
there
for
goes
20.
Surprise.
And no damage reduction, so at 70.
Surprise AOO is going to roll a 1 and a 16 against Embo.
It would not be a Spry Guy 1981 game without some ones being rolled.
Right. And we'll see what
2,
he's going to do.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's going to kind of run Embo as far away as he can to try to maybe keep him safe or set him up for a save. And I guess I assume he's going to go with
Gotta go
Montrose.
with Montrose.
Yep, here comes Montrose.
And
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
go into
Either play is probably correct, attacking Kikruck or
Revan.
Revan.
To start, I think.
Obviously, if you can kill Revan, it's a huge play. If you don't kill Revan or don't do any damage to Revan, then attacking Kikruck would be the better play. But Kikruck has avoid defeat,
sure?
so
He's content.
Sounds like he's going on.
All right.
Sounds like he's going on.
We will just shoot at him then.
Okay.
I got a 20. I think we said we're at. We just double check since
that might still hit.
Bounty Hunter,
Kikruck.
Assassin, yeah. So that's I'm at 21 actually. So that'll hit for 40 on him.
Yeah, that should still hit Kikruck.
Be another 40.
Avoid defeat save.
Now we got an avoid defeat save. Spry will fail at avoid defeat save. And
so there's that at least.
Defeated.
And
that worked out somewhat, yeah.
Not gonna matter if I move, so he's just gonna stay there.
It's going to triple darting with Montrose. Miss. Second attack hits for 30.
So here's my Beskar. Oh, I'm actually not
failed Beskar.
Oh, he's done.
Triple into the Killick. Why not? Yeah. And unsuccessfully do something there. All right. It's 1.
Why did he go off the board? Isn't Revan only doing 20?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Drew, I think, thought he did 30.
Hit for 20. And hit for 20.
Did I miss something?
I don't know. I can say something to him. Doesn't Revan only hit for 20?
Yeah, he hits for 20.
Okay.
He's got though. Twin though, yeah.
Oh, okay. But I don't know. You missed the first one. I thought the second one when you hit Montrose wouldn't have killed him.
That was Han attacking.
It was Han? Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Han attacking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's 2, right?
His activation mark is hidden underneath the door.
Yep, there it is. I see it now. And then Revan comes in and is done a ton of damage to.
We've got Wedge.
this is where it gets really interesting. I think at this point,
Yeah, let's just look at Luke real quick.
Yeah.
If it's me, this might sound crazy. Well, he's moved Revan. He's got the down 10 damage.
Embo to start. He's going to charging assault. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Luke
6,
doesn't
7,
have any
8.
defenses, so I almost
into Luke.
I almost want to kill Luke with Embo
and Den.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I've got I think 16 or 16.
2. Go ahead.
Wow, this is a barn burner right now, though, isn't it?
So
it's really a big swing there.
It is a barn burner.
Not really anything to do. So
because obviously, depending on who wins the next init, if good or if Revan wins the next init, he's going to kill Talon and then sorcery twice.
Wedge there.
Din Djarin wins the init, he's going to maybe do something else.
Right.
Wedge just took 20 damage from an Ugnaught.
1d, so. And
if it's me, I'm moving that other Ugnaught up and trying to do 20 damage to Revan just to see if I can.
7 because he can. And then 2. I'm not do anything. 3. 4, 5. Why not? We will.
And now we got Talon. I don't think Talon's going to probably shoot. I wouldn't shoot at Revan, although doing that extra 30 damage could be really big.
And that should be initiative.
Yeah, this one's locked. Gambit for you, not
and
for
now
me
we're going to come
again.
up with the really big init of the game.
And
here we go, big one. Is Spry going to continue the domination? No.
No,
he
does not.
Right.
Doesn't get it. That's a big. That's big.
Gotta go first.
For Drew, yep.
But
I think you need to move Embo out of the way so he can't get Sith sorcery if you fail to kill Revan.
That's not a bad plan.
And I think you have to try to kill Revan.
Well, he may want to try to block up the lane. He may want to intuition. Well, I guess it's not needed.
Like I said, I would intuition as far away as I could, and then use Din Djarin and unload on Revan, and I might even move far enough away that I could use a force point reroll if I needed to, but that doesn't make a lot of sense because you want to be kind of close to the action.
Yeah, I think Din Djarin needs to.
With Din Djarin.
Yeah, I think Din Djarin maybe needs to, move down to protect Talon Card from a little bit, maybe.
I at this point, I'm willing to sacrifice Talon Card. I probably moved Embo up, kind of where he was previously before he came and attacked Luke up, not all the way into the commander's office, but in that general direction. And then I use Din Djarin and just unload on Revan and hope that
with Talon
we fail those saves.
Right.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
well, really only needs to intuition up by that door to the commander's office to get out of the way of the sorceries.
Kill him and So yeah, we're gonna move Embo back. 1, 2, 3. The Talon CE, and then
that's not far enough back.
Din's gonna go.
I mean,
and
we'll see.
Yeah, it does get him out of the line.
Go after
gets him out of the line. Gets him out of the line of fire.
So Din's got.
He can't say sorcery. Oh well, he'd have to sorcery after he kills Talon Card. Right.
Right. And he's going up.
Here we go with
he's cable driving to there.
Okay. And then we're going to attack Revan.
Like I said, I think this is a mistake. I would have moved Embo further away just to have that option.
22 on your 20.
We'll see what happens.
First one.
22, but still don't roll 1.
That should hit Revan.
Yeah.
40.
She failed
Gonna
Sheehan.
take the
Taking
40.
40.
Can't
Here
re-roll
comes
it.
that twin.
Twin should
And
hit.
then the twin.
And it hits.
Twin will
40.
hit. Here's that. Oh,
Failed.
and he fails the save again.
Revan is gone. Wow. That's a, Mando and Child, such a powerful piece.
Yeah, that's the best he could have done. So
Yeah.
see how we go here now.
And now it's kind of Han and Wedge versus the world. That door has been blown open, so they can't get locked in. At this point, you have to. I think if you're Spry, you have to kill Talon.
We
just
are
to
at
stop that extra damage, and that's going to put a big kibosh on everything. Wedge is going to give up an AOO, it looks like, which
17.
I don't think is going to hit. No, not going to hit. This is RC distracting.
Talon's distracted on that again, anyways.
Oh, yep, you're right.
So
he's going to have to go one more.
So he does have the synergy, so he'll twin attack Talon.
And there's Talon dead.
Talon.
And we are at Nerd Slayer 302, Spry Guy 298. Of course, Spry's got 4 rounds of Gambit. Drew only has 2, but it's very close, very tight game right now.
Let's go here. Hope your Ugnaught. Wow, she actually hit something.
That.
Yeah, it looks like Nisa actually killed something.
Alright.
That brings us to 302 to 301. And now Embo's going to have his fun. Embo is going to come in and attack Han, maybe?
So let's just...
I would probably use Embo to come around the corner and attack Wedge.
Okay.
So
and not give Han that triple opportunity shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I would scatter the Uggy in the R7 so that, again, Han can't get that triple opportunist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I put running
we'll see, because I was...
I'm going to go with Embo.
I mean, yeah, I would probably move the Uggy in the R7,
1, 2,
kind
3,
of scatter
4,
him. He's going to come in with Embo.
6, 7, 8.
Looks like
going to go to there.
Let's go after Wedge.
Good play.
Attacking Wedge, yep.
Try to do some
got
damage.
A 12 on you with Bounty Hunter. Near 18. So here's the first. That's hitting for 30.
I don't think that one's going to hit, actually.
And then the twin.
He said it hit. I don't know.
For 20.
Well, maybe, do you think he's forgetting about Talon's?
Yeah.
R7's just gonna.
Because what did he say? It was 30?
That first one,
well, it
I
could
had
be
a
30,
12.
but...
Yeah, it was a 20. It was a 20 on his 18.
Yeah, I'll say because...
No Talon card.
And he's getting the +4 defense from Han.
Oh,
okay,
Legend,
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got 8 attack. Bounty Hunter makes him 12. I rolled an 8.
Yep.
So,
yeah. It's not +4 defense, is it?
Yeah, I think it's just...
It's attack, right?
Oh, no, he's right. It is +4.
All right, so it looks like Wedge is going to go back up 30 hit points.
Yeah, just the...
No, it is +4.
Yep, it's +4. So the first one...
Doesn't hit.
All right, but that second one obviously did hit.
20 with the twin.
This is definitely a barn burner of a game.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
I honestly I didn't
Um,
see a way for Drew
but
to.
yeah,
It was
the
looking really, really
R7 just gonna
bad for
spin
him there for
and
a
keep that door
while.
locked. That's
But
all out for me.
these last couple of initiatives, he's
Is going to
won.
activate. He's going to
He's
triple
made some
that
good
R7.
plays, and he's
All right, go for it.
he's gotten some good rolls. He's been able to take out
21 should hit for 30.
been able to take out
And that'll
Luke,
hit
and
for
then get to
60.
take out Wedge and some other pieces. I mean, it's well, he obviously
It's a
taking out
triple
Revan was
on.
big. So
Right.
those dice,
R7
yeah,
gonna move. R2 is gonna
Leaving
go.
that door open.
still collecting that gambit,
Uggy is
which is
1,
getting
2,
really,
3,
really
4,
important
5,
now that
6. Hey,
we're
you
past
can actually
300
hit some
points.
there. It's gonna need a crit, mind you.
Yes.
But Embo, because
And
he's
now he's
slightly
got
easier to hit.
kind of everybody blocked, at least in jar, and kind of blocked in the room
The initiative.
to a certain
And
extent.
here.
Scribe at the 327, so this could go crazy
And,
either way. Who's gonna win a nit?
Yeah, it's a nit.
Nerd Slayer wins a nit
Yes,
again.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, do you
Thank
just
you, thank you, Joe, for deleting that
6.
that useless door marker that was covering up.
So you're gonna.
the question is, what do you do?
What do
No
we do?
no pre-round movement anymore. Mara and Kakruk are dead. Talon's dead.
You've got to get a kill to win this round. How I prevent you from doing that?
You could use Din Djarin and just light up Wedge and kill him, and then move out some squares.
Right,
That's
so
probably what I
he's
would do
actually
to
at
kind of put that
22,
pressure on
you said,
Han.
right?
One more round of Gambit will not win it for Spry. At least I don't believe it will, unless my math is wrong.
He's got want to get to 350.
350, yes. And there's pretty much nobody left on the board that
Well, if he
Spry
could,
can
he would
kill except for Din.
Embo. He would have to kill. He would have to kill Embo and get Gambit or something, you know. But to do that, I think he has to wait for Embo to go.
1, 2, 6.
Right. Well, and even then, I don't think you can kill him with damage
Embo's
reduction
gonna
unless he
go
gets full pound and Wedge in on the action or gets a crit.
We're at a 12 with Bounty Hunter. So here's the first. Need 10s. Miss. Twin. Alright, the second one hits for 20. And that is. Do I need to move? Do I want to move?
All right, he's going to go with Embo.
6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd just be getting one attack. Shoots. Let's go ahead and move with him. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's say Embo's going after R2.
No, Embo attacked Han. It looks like he attacked Wedge and then
I got you.
moved
Han's
afterwards.
gonna move to see him, so we're good with that. That's my one.
Well, Wedge. Let's do this. Gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot him in the
Han's gonna go there.
So we're a 19 defense.
3. That'll hit for 20 after damage reduction.
Sorry,
20 damage to Embo.
2, 3, 4.
Misa's gonna go there.
And does not. go ahead with the Denster.
So yeah, it looks like Den's gonna have to kill Wedge and get into Gambit. Or something.
I would assume you're going to flamethrower and then move into Gambit, and then
Yeah,
So
yep.
let's go.
Right. I think R2. I think R2's looking to lock the door, lock him inside. Well, yeah.
yeah. I mean, here's the funny part. If he kills Wedge, he'll get 26 points with the flamethrower between Wedge and the Uggy. He'll take a 1-point lead and move into Gambit. So at that point,
The locking himself in isn't going to help.
it could. If he can roll high enough with Han, it will help. Unless Embo can take out some more stuff.
All right,
and then
so
not die to a triple
I've
from
got
Han.
to just gotta decide which square we're gonna end up at. It's just gonna cable grab to here.
Okay.
And he's coming out with a cable grab.
All right, let me look at this one more thing. Let's look at Han's stuff.
No, he's not coming out. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's coming out with cable grab.
He was thinking about it.
And Wedge is an opportunist. So let's
I mean, he could go kind of all in crazy and try to roll a crit against Han and
so
just kill Han.
da, 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 da.
Yeah.
15. Din's gonna cable grab here. And we're actually going to twin on Han.
Oh.
Or I'm sorry, I forgot that Wedge is giving him evade, isn't he?
Okay, he caught it.
So let's go there and then let's just flamethrower
There we go.
Wedge.
That's a little better, I think. Yeah, flame throwing on Wedge and taking out Wedge and
Which has
Uggy.
avoid defeat.
Wedge has
Wedge
avoid
does have
defeat.
avoid defeat.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, he makes a
Second
save
roll does
and
not
fails.
And he fails the second one.
Those dice. Those
All
dice.
that, I just need to make sure he goes down.
And unfortunately, I think you called this correctly, Brian. I think that
I'm
if
out. Yep.
R2 locks that door.
Why didn't he go into Gambit? Okay.
Seven,
What the heck?
Two
Okay.
is going
Well, because he couldn't cable grab into Gambit.
lock that door shut.
True. Yeah, he can't
And
move
now
after
Spry's
Gambit.
going to Gambit.
But he could have just
Gambit.
He could have just
Although
flamethrowered and moved into Gambit. But that's okay. Whatever.
He could have. He could have. Maybe he didn't see that play or didn't want to take 20 damage himself.
And initiative.
Sure.
There are ways out of this for.
Yeah.
He's got
Surprise.
one round.
Right.
Surprise
I
one.
gotta go first.
So he can kill.
Spry's not one. Spry is not one.
No, I said. Maybe I spoke incorrectly. Yeah, Drew won the initiative.
So
that helps. Drew could go with Imbo and
hit R2.
He won the
kill
initiative.
R2. He's gonna go after R2, I think.
The only way that this happens.
I think that you let.
Well, let's just make.
I think you have to let what's his name go first. You let Spry go first.
2, 4, 6.
So you can go with two guys.
Do nothing. You spin.
Hold on, Drew. Give me just a sec. I got somebody coming in.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Well, Spry has to go answer the door, so that gives Drew a little additional time here.
Okay.
I don't know if they.
You can come on in.
I mean, either way, I think what this is going to come down to is. Well, it's going to come down to a couple of things. One, can Han roll hot enough to kill Embo? And can Embo roll what he needs to roll? Oh, he's got Embo in Gambit. I forgot he had
Yes.
Embo in Gambit.
Oh yeah. That's true. Yeah, and I think he gave it to himself. It's right now. It's
He did. He did.
Drew 346 to Spry 345.
Right here.
So
So obviously, what Spry's banking on at this point is he's going to get 3 shots of Opportunist, and he needs to hit all 3 against Embo with Han. And Han is going to be shooting at a 16. And Embo, I believe, is a 19 defense. Yes, a 19 defense. So the other part, which is interesting, which people often forget, is Drew could hat toss Han if he wanted to and try to activate him. Also, Drew could use Embo, use a charging assault and kind of run around the turbo lift and hope he takes out R2. That'd be a 12 attack versus R2's 17 defense. Then if he kills R2, he can drop Mando and Child in there. He would still need a crit to kill Han. He would have a force point reroll to get that crit.
yeah. But I think we're getting to basically where they just got like 1 round left here.
Yeah. They got 1 round left. One of them is going to win either on Gambit. One of them will win on Gambit at the end of this round, for sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, if it's Drew wanted it, so it's kind of up to him which kind of course of action he wants it to take. He could let Spry go first. Spry would probably then just spin Nisa or use R2 and keep the door locked.
Yes.
Then Drew would have the opportunity to either try to kill R2 with Embo so he could let Din in looking for a crit on Han, or possibly hat toss Han, or just stand there and then we would see whether Han can roll enough attacks higher than a 3 to kill Embo.
Yeah, it sounded like Drew was going said. I thought I heard Drew say he was going to go first and attack R2 with Embo.
Okay.
I don't know if he's going to stick to that plan. Obviously he's getting quite a bit of time here to kind of process and think through, what he wants to do. While Spry is doing something. So. Joe says he awards Nerd Slayer the win for waiting so patiently. And Drew says when Spry gets back, all of his pieces will magically be gone. Maybe he got a second whistling birds, the kind that goes through doors.
The kind that goes through doors. Yes,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Yeah,
And,
phase.
this game right here kind of
force phase whistling birds.
Drew,
force phasing whistling.
Even though Drew had more door control, this is where we see door control really coming into play. Everybody's locked in the turbo lift. Din Djarin's kind of banging on the door outside to get in and is wondering where everybody's at.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Drew could just pass and let Drew go. Han, I don't think Han's killing. He's not killing Embo unactivated.
Right, you would need a crit to kill him unactivated.
Right.
So like I said, if it were me and I won a knit, I would probably let my opponent go first.
He's gonna spin. He'd spin Nisa.
I would expect that. Yeah, I would expect Nisa would be the one that got spun.
And then you'd try to kill. Then you would go and try to kill R2, and then try to go after Han with Din Djarin, basically.
Or you could try to hat toss Han and activate him, and then you just win the game.
True. That's a hat
You know, it
toss.
just kind of depends on
That's a hat toss is a replaces turn ability, yeah.
Replace attack.
Replaces attack, right? I guess that would be a turnaround, a fair, kind of just rewards for getting Sith sorceried. That'd be kind of a, winning by activating your enemy after your enemy had basically activated your entire squad for a round.
But it's a save 11. I don't know. I don't know if I like that save 11,
right?
Or if I like my odds of trying to roll
Okay,
a
it looks like
crit.
we're back. We're gonna see what they do.
There?
Yep.
All right.
All right. I am restarting the timer. We have 18 minutes left.
Ooh, I don't know if we can finish that. All right. So we rolled a knit, 14 to 11. I'm going to go first.
Drew says he's going first.
Yeah,
all right.
I can't kill R2. This is going to suck. All right, so Embo's going to attack R2. I got a 12 on a 17. So here's the first.
12 on a 17 needs a 5, and he rolls a 5,
just
20. Enough to hit. And the twin is an 8, and that should do
another
it.
20 on R2.
So R2 should be dead.
Oh, he didn't charging assault. I thought he was charging assault, so he only needed that first one to be a 5.
How could he move?
And then
he has acrobatics, so he can move over the other. He ignores those other enemies.
Okay, I didn't, and then end up back in the.
You are right, so I can't even get up out of there.
So he cannot.
Yeah, he can't. The door is still.
It was open when I wanted to do it earlier, so that still counts, right?
When does the override marker? He might be right. The override marker might not go away yet.
Right. Till the end of the
turn. Away as soon as R2's defeated.
Into the turn, or
no? I believe it goes. I believe it goes away as soon as the character is defeated.
Okay. Nice.
And let's make sure that's where I need to go.
Yeah, it says it remains closed until the end of his turn or until he's defeated.
Okay.
That will almost certainly lock it up for Drew. I don't think there's any way that Drew can, or that Spry can.
Right. You can't get out of Gambit.
Kill Embo. I mean, I guess.
You can't go out of Gambit to kill Embo, can he?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think he's getting enough damage to kill Embo. Even with the crit, he's only going to do 40.
Let's do 1, 2, 3. No, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that.
I guess he could roll a crit with Nisa.
Not gonna hit.
And then roll a crit with.
On this triple on Din Djarin.
All right. So Din's at a 20.
8. Miss. 1 hit for 20.
Sorry, I'm catching up here. So let's go ahead and evade the.
Looks like Spry is shooting at Din Djarin.
Yeah, so 12 hits, the 2 misses.
And
The
Nerd
11 hits, right?
Slayer's at
11
356,
was
so he
Nisa's
has
attack.
enough
All
points
right, this
to
makes a lot more sense. So here's my evade on the 12. I'll make it.
take the
Nerd
lead.
Slayer's going to evade that second
And
shot.
then the evade on the triple.
Nerd Slayer is
Miss.
not going to evade
So
that
here's
third
my
shot.
Beskar save. I'll
He
make
will only
that.
take 10
I'm
damage from it.
taking 10 damage.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and
The question now is, does Nerd Slayer forget to go into
spend a
Gambit
force to
or not?
counter push. And let's push Nisa.
Well, we'll see.
I wouldn't think so.
Even with
But
Gambit, it
you
would
never know.
it would
10
put it to
damage.
356 to 355, right? So it
Love
would.
to
Oh no,
push
because
on, but
Gambit's
then
worth
that
18
door
points.
closes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Okay.
Nerd Slayer
Yeah.
does
And,
use counter push to push Nisa and kill her.
And let's go with Din.
And now Din Djarin is going to get to go.
He's
Where is he
going
going to
to
go?
I guess just cable grab into
He is
here
cable grabbing into Gambit.
Right. That'll do it. Yeah.
and take some shots at Han. So I got an 18. And it's 19. Here's the first. Or
There's a
he's
30
up to 30.
damage.
And a twin. For another
And
30.
30. And
Not quite taking Han out, but that should clinch the
Gambit, you win.
and that
game.
will finish the match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
376 to 363. I think even if they played one additional round,
Yeah,
I
and
don't really see
I
a
I
line
don't know if you can,
for
but can you Guardian Assault and end in the same square
for
you
Han to
started?
win this.
He has Acrobat, so yes, he could have, I guess.
Because he's still moving
Yeah.
one square. Okay. I was debating doing that just to ensure that one
I
of them hit
totally
on R2,
missed the
but
fact that if he killed R2, that would
it
override would
worked
go
out,
away and he
but
could move Embo
that was a
out.
crazy game.
Yeah, excellent game, guys. Yeah,
I
congratulations.
definitely thought you had it there with Revan's sorcery. Decided to take my entire team's turn for me, so
Yeah. It's that's the last two games I've played now have been like extremely intensely close.
All right, Brian. Well, I think I'm gonna get off here so I can go continue the other stuff I have planned for the day.
For some
Yeah.
reason,
It was a lot of fun. Hopefully,
I still have a chance.
congratulations
Yeah.
to both Drew and Spry, and congratulations to Drew
Yeah.
for winning.
Lord only knows when I really
Obviously, I have a lot of love for Talon Card, especially
Yeah,
with
that's what I was super
Mando
worried about. Embo needed
Yep.
2 5s to kill
and
R2.
Montrose. At the
It's
same
funny,
time, I
that's the whole
did
game,
think
it
for a
comes down to
while
that,
that,
right?
that Drew was in deep
Couple of-
trouble after that huge Sith sorcery that activated almost all of the characters.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Jay. Thanks for joining in, and
All right.
you have a great day.
Yep. All right, talk to you later.
Yeah, you set it up very well. Right, Boba didn't get. I mean, Boba, I guess, got some shots of Mira, but didn't do much. Bane didn't do anything. So taking out
Of
some.
course, Kakruk being one away from hitting Boba Fett might have allowed me to steal a turn from him if I'd have gotten a 7.
Yeah.
Of course, Mars still would have had to have hit 3 attacks on him, but
Yeah, Spry
No, it was good. It was
Spry
a
won like
fun
the
match.
first 4 initiatives, I think, and then finally Drew like won the last 2. If Spry kept winning all the initiatives, I don't know that you would have done so well.
No, I think
the
especially
round where I
that.
killed Talon, if I'd have won initiative on the round I killed Talon, it might have been interesting to see the play out of that one too.
Yeah, with that one, I almost debated just leaving Revan to kill Talon, and I think I could have killed Han or Wedge or somebody with the damage boost, and I was like, I just have to kill Revan, and I failed 2 Xian saves, and that was absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Getting the crit on Mara was pretty good, and then being able to kill Luke like you did was very helpful.
Yeah. Mara got a little enraged and decided to kill Boba Fett and then turn around and kill Cat Bane after that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Cad
she's
Bane should have
nasty.
come in and killed like either Mara or Lor Santaka instead of running back to the square where he ran. Uh,
That
he,
was Talon's CE move.
okay, but he didn't
So I
get to
couldn't
move.
act.
He didn't. Oh, okay, okay.
I was trying to at least get him out of the. If you bubbled, you shouldn't have been able to get everyone and attack. Was my thought,
Yeah.
but
Mara was
so
able
yeah,
to
it
clean
was
up.
that was a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really debated, do I want to just kill Cad Bane or do I want to try to activate everybody? But in the end, I was like, I've got to try to kill Cad Bane because he can do 120 damage and Revan might be able to survive a couple of hits.
It's tough. Big damage dealer.
Yeah.
Well, guys, congratulations. I'm going to head out, but enjoyed watching you play, and congratulations, Drew. And this pretty much wraps up the escalation for this go around. So we'll have to see. Hopefully, we'll get another Vassal Regional or something happening, and I hope to see you guys in there. We can,
Yep.
Yeah, sounds
I'm
good.
hoping.
All right. Yep. Have a good night, guys.
You
Sounds
guys.
good. We'll see you later.